So you've just had the sudden realization that you're gay and you are from a Muslim family. How do you come out? What do you do? This is me speaking from experience and what I did and what I wish I didn't do. If you come from a Muslim family, number one on my list would be to make sure that you have enough savings. You have a plan. The situation I found myself in was that I knew I couldn't come out if I stayed home. So I knew I had to go. And if this is also you, I would highly recommend that you make sure you have enough savings in your account and that you have a plan of action where you want to go before you make that decision to come out. Now, me personally, what I did was I planned to move away. So I knew if I'd move away somewhere where no one would know me, I'd be safe. I was in a fortunate position to have savings, and I know not everybody has that. So if you don't, seek help from a charity or even friends. So how do you come out? Everyone's circumstances are different and everyone's families are different. So there is no one right way of coming out. But what I will say is maybe do it in a way where it doesn't pose any threat to you. And I opted for a more traditional route. I wrote my family letters and I sent them recorded delivery so I'd know when they would get them. So what happens next? In my experience, it wasn't great. And for that reason, I would say you need to make sure that you are mentally strong before you even attempt this, because things can spiral downwards pretty fast. Most importantly, you need to make sure that you have a good support network around you. And it might sound drastic, but they will be your lifeline. So at this point, you've told your family. This can either go one way or the other. If your family accept it, great. But if they don't, you will have a long journey ahead of you, and it's not going to be easy. Referring back to when I said you need to be mentally strong, this is when it comes into play. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You will feel lonely. You will feel like you've lost everyone and everything you've ever loved. And you might start to feel depressed. One thing I wish I did when I felt like this was I wish I spoke to a therapist. Or I wish I reached out to a charity who help with these things. I also went online trying to find someone who may be going through the same thing that I was. Trying to find that person that I can look up to and think, okay, if they can do it, so can I. But I had no luck. This is going to sound a bit crazy, but just like I did, you may also need to go through the grieving process. And what I mean by that is that you will also be grieving the loss of your family, which is an odd thing to say when they are still alive. You will also go through a phase where you need to learn to love yourself again. And it's not easy, but you will come round to it. It's also not just family that you will lose. You will also lose friends or people from your community that you grew up with, which I did. And then suddenly you'll find yourself creating new friends and new family. And when you have gone through all of this, you'll have a better understanding of who you are. You will have learned to love yourself fully and to fully accept yourself. And once you get to that point, you'll be able to live life on your own terms, doing what makes you happy and nobody else. Living your life for you and not for others. So if you take anything from this video, take away these three things. Make sure to have a plan of action, make sure you have savings, and make sure to create a great support network. Now, it's all good and well me sitting here and saying that your life will be amazing. Don't get me wrong, you will get days where you do feel down, where you still feel a sense of loss. And that never goes away. But I promise you, as time goes on, it does get easier.